Mocha family, I'm back. Same teddy coat, different day. And speaking of which, I bought this teddy coat, and stay with me, there's a reason I'm telling this story. I wanted to have one of these teddy coats for a long time, but where I live, people dress very simply for the most part, very casually. I don't see the mainstream really doing trends a lot. So when you tend to jump on a trend, I feel like you stand out. And so I don't mind standing out and being different, but I don't want to stand out so much that, is like everything stops. What's she wearing? What's going on? I'm not wanting to be the center of attention like that every day in my day-to-day very casual life. So for the longest time, I didn't buy myself one, even though I really wanted one. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is kind of like the same type of situation as the teddy coat, being in a situation where you kind of stand out from the mainstream norm, the mainstream standard. I want to talk about natural hair because I finally have come to the place that I want to be able to say, I can say that my natural hair is here to stay. Because I've been seeing all these videos pop up on YouTube lately with people saying that they're sick and tired of their natural hair. And I even did a video not too long ago, when I was having a lot of stress trying to manage my busy life and our hair regimen with the girls. I put up a video saying, is natural hair care too hard? I don't know if you guys remember that video. I'll link it up below for you guys to see. But I even saw a video where someone says that the natural hair care movement, you guys lied to me. You lied to me. This wasn't as wonderful. Basically, I feel like her point is that this wasn't as wonderful and amazing as some people would lead you to believe. And so I turned off the heat because that's a lot of noise. And so I wanted to say that my natural hair is here to stay, because when I see all these videos popping up and I hear this kind of sentiment, there's a part of me that wonders, is the fad over? Is the trend over? I don't know how long you've been natural, but I remember back in the day, I went natural for the first time in 1994. Back then, there wasn't a thriving YouTube community. There was barely online forums. Actually, I don't think there were any online forums at that time. I remember for support, I used to read a book by Lanice Britnam Bonner. I think it was called Good Hair, something like that. And I would read that to encourage myself, And so back then, being natural, you stood out. You stood out. It was doing something outside of the norm. And I feel like back then, hair was such a big deal. What you're doing with your hair was such a big deal. And I feel like because these few videos are popping out, it's easy to think that maybe the natural hair care movement, if you want to call it that, is over and people are going back to how we were before with our natural hair. But I think what is really going on is that there are lots of people like me who I'm perfectly happy, I'm perfectly satisfied with my natural hair. Maybe I'm not as inspired to make videos anymore because it's become such a normal part of my life. I don't even think about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I'm wondering if there are more people like that, or if there's a solid population of people like that and not as many people saying, forget my natural hair, is too much, it's for the birds, I don't want it, I don't want to be bothered with it. But what I do feel for myself is that I feel like I have a healthier attitude about my natural hair in general. I feel like, I'm never going back to that attitude that I have to change my texture in order to be professional, in order to be accepted, in order to be beautiful, in order to be loved by a man. I'm never going back there. And I think no matter what anyone chooses to do with their hair, I think anyone who has gone all the way through this process is probably at the same place where, I'm never going to hate what God gave me again. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that, you guys. But my natural hair is here to stay. I won't commit to any one way of managing my hair. Like, I won't say I'm a wash and go girl for life. You know, I'm a braid, I keep my hair braided for life, afro for life, locks for life. I'll never say that, because as creative as I am as a person, I reserve the right to change my look, cut my hair, color my hair, do whatever I want to enjoy my hair. I'm not putting myself in that kind of box, but I feel like I can say with confidence that my natural hair is here to stay. And I'm very glad to have passed on a legacy with my girls, to know that there's nothing inherently wrong with their natural hair that they need to fix or change to be able to get along well in this society. If there's a problem, the problem is with them. The problem isn't because there's something inherently wrong with us. So that's all I have for you guys. If you're with me, give this video a thumbs up. If you're with me, that your natural hair is here to stay, give this video a thumbs up, because I want to see if my theory is right, that there are more people out there who are just settled and living their life peacefully with their natural hair than people that are just saying, no, this was a lie from the start. It's not worth it out there. If you're with me, your natural hair is here to stay. Give this video a thumbs up. Be blessed.